Hey, dude, I'm gonna splunk. Splish.
No, please.
I just splunked all over the place, man. Ain't
What
that
the fuck?
radical?
No, dude, no.
What you mean? Dude,
No.
that was such a swag splunk I did.
Yeah.
I'm such a splunker, man.
Me.
Up top. Ow, that hurt my finger because I have a cut on it.
That's good.
What the fuck? Asshole.
No.
The Idotic Podcast.
Cartoon Network.
Yum.
Yum.
Beep.
Why are you putting eggs in people's arms?
Jellyfish jam. The rock is smashed out of the ground. Used to go for next one, so that makes sense as well. Oh no.
That's right, I said it.
While it is new.
I'll say it again.
While it is new.
Got it.
Wow, I can't believe it's new. Can you believe that it's new? It's noon right now while we're recording this, for sure.
Hello, welcome to the Idotic Podcast.
It's the opposite
What
the fuck?
It's a feral raccoon inside of a human body. There's bound to be damage happening somewhere. And most likely it will be fatal because it is inside the human body. And is a tiny feral raccoon inside of the human body. Hello, welcome to episode.
Are we still in an episode? What's happening? Oh. 61.
Okay, welcome to episode 61 of the Idotic Podcast. We skipped a few. They're forbidden episodes, lost to time and space. No one will ever know them, not even
That's
us. But we're just that step closer to 100. We just recorded like 6 episodes just on our own.
It's true.
Why do I still have this playlist? I should get rid of this playlist.
I have no idea.
Why the fuck do I still have it? Pheo.
Pheo.
Hot pink, and the little icon is Ken.
Ken.
I like how a lot of these are songs that I listen to, and then also Barbie soundtrack.
Bobby Thunderman.
Or at least the first few are. I don't know if they're one of these are titled "Hi, I'm a Slut."
That you are.
Oh. It's not cool, man. But, yeah, welcome to episode 55. That's the correct episode.
59.
Okay, sure. Why not? So, another short news week. Not too much WGA SAG-Aftra updates. That's nice. There's a little bit of a, Rotten Tomatoes problem, something.
Conspiracy.
It's something bad. It's, I don't know the correct word for it.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy. There's a fly in my face. There was reportedly a Switch 2 reveal behind closed doors. Nitara is joining Mortal Kombat 1. There's going to be a game for TMNT, Mutant Mayham. A tease for an Indiana Jones game. An animated film based on Stray. Runtime for FNaF movie, to be specific. 3 Saw 10 posters. There was a teaser for
3?
Goosebumps series. There was also the first trailer for Godzilla Monarch Legacy of Monsters, and there was also a poster for that. There is The Boy and the Heron updates. There was The Boys Gen V trailer. And then also Eric Kripke talking about The Boys universe. Or I guess Amazon executive talking about that. They mention Eric. There's also a first poster and trailer for Chicken Run 2. There was a new poster for The Nightmare Before Christmas 30th Anniversary Special that I realized I didn't resend you. I sent it to you, I think. No, I guess I don't ever send it to you. So I guess you have to use your imagination, Pheo, and just imagine what it could be.
Thank you.
There's
something.
Instead of WGA and SAG-Aftra stuff, though, we do have a few bits of notes about how Jimmy Fallon and his company sucks.
That makes sense.
Which, yeah, that does make sense. I never liked Jimmy. He had that vibe where he sucks, and now it is being said that he does suck, so that makes sense. There was the first teaser for Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom, with a trailer coming the next few days. Honestly, probably by the time this episode comes out, the trailer will be out. So that's fun. But it's not out by the time we're recording this, so we can't talk about it until next week. So, haha, get fudged. Shawn Levy talking about Deadpool 3. The number one choice to direct Avengers Secret Wars, according to My Time to Shine H. We got Spider-Man 2 character posters, new Spider-Man India suit, and lastly, we'll be talking about Across the Spider-Verse in all spoilers because the movie's been out for months and it's made a lot of money. So most people have seen it, and if you haven't seen it and you want to, why haven't you? Go watch it. It's a good movie. Is that what you want? Go watch it. It'll probably win multiple of our best of the year. That's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm thinking. Then again, I haven't put together the best of the year yet, and the year's not over yet. I need to put that together. I need to start putting that together. I've made no progress in the best of 2023 episode thing. But yeah. If any of that sounds interesting to you, there are time codes down below, because I'm hoping to get this all edited this weekend for me, my weekend, but it's the beginning of the week, but it's my weekend, so fuck you on your normal week constraints, because it is my 2 days off. My Monday through Friday is Wednesday through Sunday. So yeah. Yeah, let's get into this, dog. The WGA has released a statement encouraging the studios in the AMPTP to make a fair deal or make deals separately. They say one studio exec reviewed our proposals and thought they didn't commit to a specific deal, said our proposals wouldn't affect their company's bottom line. So, you know, the whole statement was like actually shown online. I'm not gonna read it all because that's a lot of words, and I'm not fucking reading it. It's literally like 7 paragraphs, and like 3 of them are big, and the rest of them are pretty decent length. So I'm not gonna read all that because that's just a splurge of words that I don't need to do and that I don't think anyone wants to hear. Fucking fly.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Dear members, we know that people are anxious for information about the status of the negotiation. It's too long. Like I could count how many.
Damn it.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch. It is said that because of the strike, Warner Brothers Discovery says they will take a hit of $300 to $500 million in their 2023 earnings because they refuse to make a fair deal with actors and writers, which makes sense. And it was also said that like not even like a fraction of that is just what the strike is, like what they're asking for. So the fact that they're going to be losing more money than they would be losing if they just fucking agreed to the terms that they want is so funny. God, fuck you. Let's see. I think I can go find that image real quick. Let's see. Where is it? Where? Fuck you, David Zatzlav. So before we get into the rest of this episode, I just want to say something I forgot to say. The intro and last week. This candle and last week's candle was creamy vanilla pumpkin because it's fall time. It's fall time, baby.
Fun.
Getting into the spooky fall season.
Doesn't quite feel like it yet, but I haven't went to Walmart, so I don't know how to feel about whenever a new season comes in.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? If we're following it based on what the trucks unload, it's Christmas time already, bitch.
Oh, really? That's great.
We had like 2 pallets of Christmas shit on Saturday. It hasn't even been. It's not even October.
No.
God, I hate this shit. And at the same time, we're still getting back to school shit. Not as much, but we're getting a little bit.
That's great.
And then, yeah, we got fucking Halloween stuff coming in, but we already have a lot of that. We have fucking so many pallets of it that it's taking up the whole back room. We have no space for anything back there.
No space for anything.
And now we're getting like fucking shit ton of Christmas pallets already. What are we supposed to do with that? Fucking shove it up our asses, I guess.
I've got it from somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
Merry Christmas, everyone, I guess, according to Walmart. No, I mean, to be fair, over here it's been feeling pretty fall-y.
Oh, yeah?
It's not, like, too hot, not too cold.
It's been feeling very hot, and then today it was storm, so it's cooled down
today. But yeah, it's been a rough, like, estimate of, like, mid to upper 60s to 80. Like 80's about the highest we're getting lately. But a lot of the past few like days have been a lot of like 70s and 60s. So that's fall.
It's fall now.
It's fall now. I can wear my flannel outside without dying, so it's fall time. You guys aren't doing anything. What are you trying to cover up? You're scratching the box, not the litter. You're not covering anything up. You're not doing anything.
That's what my...
This is why you don't fucking use a litter box later, because you just stop fucking... You don't cover your own shit, you fucking bitch.
That's what my mom cat does.
I hate it. It's like what all of my... we have one good potty-trained cat.
Yeah.
And it's the one we give the most shit to about everything. But yeah, like Gabby and Smokey, they'll just start scratching the box or the wall. It's like, you're not doing anything. Luckily, I got a fucking litter box that like does a bit of the scooping itself. It's hard to clean out without dumping the whole thing. But this way, my cat's not shitting on the floor because, there's poop that's uncovered. That is my own! You fucking bitch! Fuck you! I didn't realize it was that bad. I thought it was just because, we have 2 other cats that use, like, the same litter boxes. So I thought it was just that. But no, apparently it's her own shit that she's not covering up.
Fun.
Anyways, I guess we should probably actually get back on topic and stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, so this is totally the same day. Talking about my cat's poor fucking potty trainedness.
Yeah, yep.
So, yeah, my cats suck at using a litter box, and, like, they're, like, 11 and, like, 6 years old, so it's kind of funny. So, there's some Rotten Tomatoes scandal going on.
Always.
Apparently, a film PR team our company has reportedly been compensating reviewers for good reviews to boost Rotten Tomato ratings on specific films. Bunker 15, known as a smart tech publicity engine, claims to connect filmmakers with journalists who can amplify the project's visibility. Bunker 15 are accused of going beyond traditional publicity strategies by recruiting lesser-known critics to manipulate Rotten Tomato meter scores. So, if that's true, fuck you, Bunker 15. But then again, also, who really pays attention to Rotten Tomato scores? They haven't been really reliable to tell if a movie is good or not to me in a while, so
Yeah.
does it matter? But yeah, that's still bad though. Like, people still look at Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. Be like, hey, look,
And
it's doing
believe
good.
that that's a good source.
Yeah, it's like, hey, this is doing good on here. So yeah.
A lot of the times, even for the audience score, is not a good place to go look.
Yeah. It's a nice place to start your little, like, get a census, but it's nothing major.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I don't know if that is true. That is fucking by Vulture on Twitter /X. So who knows? I mean, they're like a reputable, like, they're like a news place, so, but still.
The Vulture.
Yeah, the Vulture from the MCU.
Yeah.
Specifically the MCU. Not Morbius, not the comics, not the games. MCU.
MCU.
Specifically from this random guy in prison. But onto some gaming news. We got Nintendo reportedly has revealed its second Switch behind closed doors at Gamescom 2023, which
This is
like.
from a reputable source.
This is from like IGN and
Oh,
whatnot.
fun.
So, like all the rest of the news. I mean, that I also got from IGN and stuff. It's just that is coming from another line. So we're part of a long line. I hope someone uses this podcast on their own podcast to distribute news.
Right.
So I hope there's just a big long line eventually one day. That's my goal of this podcast. Is just to become part of the line of news distribution.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be the biggest news distributor. I just want someone else to use our news to distribute it on their own thing.
We just see some shit that we said on Screen Rant, and it's just like, oh.
Word for word.
Yeah.
According to these two dumb fucks, they think this is what's gonna happen in the fucking next fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. Hey, we said that. That would be funny. It'd be funny that Screen Rant steals from us. I mean, if that happens, then maybe we can meet Ryan George, and that would be cool. I'd like to meet Ryan George. He seems like a nice guy. He's Canadian, so he must be.
Yeah.
I mean, no, but he does actually just seem like a nice guy, so.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Huh. But yeah, so I don't even really know what the second Switch could be, like, bigger. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit bigger because it's already not something you can fit in your pocket, so make it bigger.
Yeah.
Still keep it portable, make it a bit bigger because you already need a bag to carry it. Might as well. But like, I don't know, like, I guess better graphics and stuff.
Honestly, yeah, I can just see them like upgrading like the chassis of it, making it more comfortable to hold without having to buy any externals.
Yeah, I don't think like there's
Especially
too much
if they're
that'll
gonna
change.
get it bigger, like you're wanting.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's already just it's at a weird size. It's like small that you can't really play it with two people easily on the small screen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like not like phone size. So I don't know. But yeah, then Nitara is returning to Mortal Kombat. She will be voiced by Megan Fox.
What?
Which, yeah, I had that reaction. Then I saw a little clip, and she's not too bad. If I didn't know it was Megan Fox, I wouldn't know at all. But that is kind of weird. Because they got, like, actual, just, like Yuri Lowenthal to voice Smoke. So he's, like, an actual voice actor and stuff. Then he's, Megan Fox is here.
Just like, we thought she was best for the role, and I was just like...
Yeah, it's not like it's a character that is based on her. Like, you know, John Cena and Peacemaker makes sense if that is what's happening. I'm assuming so.
Assumably.
I think that one is confirmed. I don't remember about, like, Homelander. Well, yeah, that one just kind of...
Homelander.
That one just kind of threw me off. Yeah, John Cena is casted as Peacemaker. Like, I'm not fully recognizing anyone else here as, like, just a standout, like, actor like that, at least.
Wonder when we're gonna get any more Peacemaker, if we're gonna get any more Peacemaker.
I mean, a while.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming James Gunn wants to continue doing it himself.
Yeah.
So, he's got to do Superman, and there's... I mean, Waller's kind of going to be tangentially related.
Yeah.
They're going to have some of the Peacemaker team, aka, you know, Beard and Lady.
Beard lady.
I'm pretty sure he was calling him Beard. Gay Beard something?
Yeah, gay beard. Dye beard, yeah. That's what it was.
I don't think he had any name for James Gunn's wife, so. But I'm sure they'll be
Girl.
in it. Girl. Ginger swapped fucking Atreus. Girl. Do this. I need to play the new game.
Of what?
Right, God of War.
Okay.
I don't think it ever fully installed on my PlayStation because internet kept fucking up. I haven't opened my PlayStation in a while.
Oh.
So I spent like $500 on this, and I played one game on it.
Hey, you played one whole game on it. That's worth $500, and plus another 60.
Plus like another 100 because I got the little thing, and that's how I played Ratchet & Clank.
Oh. Okay.
And then another like 200 or like close to 200 because of the Spider-Man collection edition. Can't wait to get 19 inches of Venom.
What?
That's how they marketed it, so that's how I'm taking it. I'm taking 19 inches of Venom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Alright, then.
But yeah, there will be a game set after the events of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. It is going to be from Outright Games, and it will be coming in 2024. So that's pretty cool. It's kind of weird that they're making this, like, just such a big thing. But, I mean, it was a good movie, so I'll take it.
Yep. They're going all in on this version.
Yeah, you got movies, show, game, probably
I can
comics,
understand why people that were fans of the Rise show are, like, slightly pissed off, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're happy with the new movie, but they're also just like, our show never got this amount of, like, fucking, like, push. Other than the Netflix movie, really.
Yeah, I think it's just the difference of how it was first made.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this started as a movie, that started as a show, so I think that's the main focal point.
Yeah.
And Rise definitely started with negative at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
By us,
For
too.
sure. Uh-huh.
But, then this is what I was talking about. And relates to what you're doing right now.
Borderline.
Embracer is going through a significant restructuring. We talked about the closing of Violation games, like, last week, which sucks, because Saints Row, I like some of those games. I need to actually play the newer one. I played like 30 minutes of it the other day and went to bed. I only started playing it because like Spider-Man or something, whatever game I was playing crashed. I'm like, alright. Saints Row, I guess. So yeah. Fucking all can I not? Okay, sort by. Last played. There we go. I've played 35 minutes of Saints Row. So yeah. Yeah, that sucks, because Saints Row 2 and 3, I love those games. Saints Row 4 was fun. I'm not a big fan of the story. Get Out of Hell, the bit I've played, was pretty fun. Like, the games definitely went too far. Like, they were like, oh, it's a GTA ripoff. So they were like, alright, fuck you, we'll go this way, and went too far. So I'll give it that. Like, the stories weren't the greatest anymore. But the gameplay was really fun. And yeah, it just sucks. I mean, we still have, you know, Saints Row 3 and, like, 2, 3, 4 all, like, available. It sucks that the first Saints Row is just, like, locked away forever. Unless you, like, pirate it, which I won't. But it sucks. But, you know, I like Saints Row 2. I like Saints Row 3. So you know what? Yeah. I literally have 129 hours in Saints Row 2, so. You can tell I like it. But yeah, it is reported that Gearbox is up for sale. So at least they're not closed, but they're being sold. Yeah. So it's better than Violation. So it's not just getting closed. So Pheo's mic has been kind of wibbly wobbly. I'm sure you can hear it in some of his little, like, small little snippets I'm keeping in. But he's basically just saying he hopes it doesn't go to Sony and or Microsoft, so it doesn't become an exclusive. And like that it'll still go to PC and stuff. But luckily it's not for the whole clip, and it stops now pretty much. Yeah, if it goes to Microsoft, it probably. I mean, even then, it's still not really like. COD is still going to PlayStation. So I think it kind of depends with Microsoft.
It depends on, like, Gearbox really saying what they want whenever they sign it. Because I know some companies who have signed with Microsoft just went like, oh yeah, if we can get paid more to make it fully exclusive, then we will.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't fully mind.
Like, Call of Duty, those people, Activision or whatever, they fully know that it would be a bad idea to not sell to PlayStation 2.
The PlayStation 2, not PlayStation, 2. They're adding every new game they make for the PlayStation 2.
Yes.
You have to get whatever the max little memory card is. You got to get 2 of those just so you can play half of a game.
But overall, as long as it doesn't become an exclusive to anything, really, I'm happy with whatever happens to it.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't just die.
Yeah, I mean, Borderlands is a big franchise. Like, Saints Row is big, but not massive. Like, sure, it's been in development hell, but it is getting a movie. Saints Row is not. Which is fair, because I don't know what you'd do with the Saints Row movie.
I have no idea.
I will say, this isn't even part of my news, but Titanfall 2 finally got an update. And it's not going to be fucking, like, DDoS attacked constantly, and you can actually have a full game, so... Fuck yeah! I am going to be playing the shit out of that now. Because I love fucking Titanfall 2. It's like the best first-person shooter in my opinion. And it's a great story, but that's on its side, like, you know, it's a standalone thing. And I think PC, especially with this, there should be enough there. Like I'm especially with this update, I think there should be enough that there should be players there. It's not going to be a dead game.
I'd be
Like
nice.
PlayStation, Xbox, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they're dead, but PC, I think
I'm
that's
pretty sure they're dead.
yeah. But I think PC is strong enough because it's, years of people playing. It's not like a new console like PlayStation 5 and Xbox.
Yeah,
Series
people
X.
were still playing fucking Black Ops 2, or even 1 actually, before it all got shut off.
Yeah, so I think
They lasted a fucking while.
I think Titanfall 2 should have some, players on it, especially with the servers being fine. If that is the case, I hope it is. That's what I was hearing. And I mean,
The
it's a
only
random
thing that you have
update,
to
so
deal with whether or not servers are populated is that there's still a lot of like game modes that people just won't ever play, so you'll never find a lobby with those.
but I
Other than
don't
that,
care. I just want to play the normal one.
yeah. It's a fun game.
I love Titanfall 2.
There's basically
Favorite
a
game of
fucking Titan and Borderlands. It's
Nice.
modes. And you can actually, if you're playing with another person can get on the back of your tank. Like a fucking Titan.
We should play Borderlands. I think I still have it installed.
Hmm.
If I don't, then I guess we won't, because it's like 100 gigabytes.
Yeah.
I don't have the space for that. But if it is installed,
Yeah.
But yeah.
I would probably actually, like, since I'd be playing it with you, I'd actually start playing as one of the other characters, finally.
And then
I
I
just
can be
don't know
saying.
who. I guess, yeah. If you want to.
But Todd Howard, you know him as the Bethesda guy. He has teased that more information on an upcoming Indiana Jones game will be shared next year.
Heck.
Which honestly, Indiana Jones game would go hard.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then like Bethesda, they have some good games. So
Yeah.
and I heard Starfield is good. I think that's the one they made. So I think
believe so.
that could go very well. Like Fallout 4 I enjoyed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Bethesda making a Indiana Jones game could be pretty good.
I would. I would definitely like for them to do that.
Yeah.
Instead
My
of just
lighter
some
thing.
random company that.
You hate
Yeah.
random companies.
Mostly just for the reason of movie companies just not knowing which ones to pick to do their shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or just not caring, really, is what more of what it is. They just don't give a shit.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Bloggers. Ow, my ear.
Wongers.
But yeah, there's gonna be an animated film based on Stray. So nice. I don't really know much about Stray other than cat in an apocalyptic world.
I just wish that game wasn't so on rails as it was.
Yeah, that's why I haven't even bothered to try.
I was excited for it, and then I started playing it, and I was just like, wait, why am I not able to just jump around as I please? But no, it's like you only can jump in very specific spots that they've kind of just mapped out. Just
Why
like,
can't
I
I?
don't appreciate that.
Why can't I jump up to get down? Cause you're not allowed. My gum is all the way over here. God damn it. I'm dumb because my ear is bothered. I'm gonna kill myself.
I was also slightly hoping that I could actually attack people as the cat.
Can you believe it? Ow. Okay. So the runtime for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is reportedly going to be 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Damn, I was gonna say 45.
Ha! 5 minutes off. But with
Yeah.
credits, you're still off. Or
Damn.
without credits, you're still off.
Yeah.
There were 3 new posters for the Saw X movie. That's all I'm really gonna say. I don't really care about Saw, but they're not just a bunch of heads. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like 2 of them are like blood bag things, blood drive things in the Saw X. So that's pretty cool. And the other one's like a trap. Cool. That's all I have to say. There was a teaser for the new Goosebumps series. It will release October 13th to Disney Plus.
Huh.
I forgot about that. Forgot to mention it. Don't think you would have wanted to see it anyways, though. So
No.
yeah.
I don't even have like any nostalgia for that.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Gabby. Hey.
Like I caught a few episodes whenever I was younger, but it wasn't for something I was super interested in. And at the time that the books were popular around my age, I just wasn't that good at reading.
And you're still not. That was mean. I'm sorry. But the first trailer for the Godzilla spin-off series, Monarch: Legacy of Monsters, had a trailer and a poster.
Nice.
So, first I'm just gonna start with the poster. I really like it. Just kind of, it's basic, but like just a bunch of rocks and a sign like, "Hey, there's Godzilla shelter this way."
It's a
Just
bunch
kinda
of
nice.
rocks,
It's nice little simple posters that I like.
some rebar.
Little piece of some rebar in the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of nice. For the teaser / trailer, I don't have too much to say. I like that Wyatt and Kurt Russell are playing the same character though. That's cool. Just like different time. But it makes sense because it is an Apple like TV show. The budget and like the CGI and all that looks good. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like the biggest company making it, so I would hope so.
Sure hope so.
I would hope it looks good. Yeah, I don't know. I need to, like, I literally used that free trial, like, I activated it, never used it. And now I'm paying for it.
Damn.
I need to actually pay attention. Like, it's not expensive, to be fair.
No, it's one of the most inexpensive ones, and it's surprising. Although it doesn't have a great amount, so it makes somewhat of sense. But it does have very high quality of stuff.
Yeah, what it does have looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I tried to log in, but it, like, wouldn't let me. Every time I would hit, like, sign in, it just would not work. So, I'm gonna try, because I want to watch all the stuff that I wanted to see. And I'll probably still just keep it anyways, because, I mean, this looks good. I'm gonna watch it. Hiccupy.
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 Oh god.
Hiccupy.
Go to the anvil.
Okay. Now what?
Hammer.
Okay. Now what?
I don't know. That's all I have.
Okay. Now
Just sits there, brain dead.
okay.
Good podcast.
Anyways, I
Okay.
ate children.
What?
So,
Eh?
The Boy and the Heron will not be Hayao Miyazaki's final film for Studio Ghibli.
Okay, I was thinking that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, because originally it was going to be his final film, but now it won't be his final film. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
nice.
need to go on a Studio Ghibli fucking rundown, just binge, rewatch the
I
few that
still
I
have
have seen,
quite a
watch
few
those that I
of
haven't.
those that I haven't watched. I'm scared to watch the fucking ones that actually has the raccoon balls showing. I don't know about that one.
Raccoon Ball. I
Yeah,
need to
Raccoon
watch
Ball.
that one. Trust his browser. Yay, I was able to log into Apple TV Plus now.
Nice.
Let's go. Ooh. Idris Elba.
Nice. Shoot him. Not Idris.
I would hope not. Hey, what?
Huh?
I swear I saw like reoccurring charges for Apple going through, but the account that I just signed in on has my old card.
Oh.
No, I'm confused.
Check the App Store.
That's a better idea. Subscriptions. Yep. No, it's still being paid for.
Okay. So
I guess I
that
have
is
another
it the
account.
same email? Yeah.
Because like the thing is, it has my current address on there.
Yeah.
I guess it's my Apple ID. I'll try signing in specifically with that, not an email.
I got 2 fucking legendaries out of one thing. Okay, what about this
I'll
one?
worry about this
Oh,
later.
there's another one. Yeah.
The final episodes for Attack on Titan will reportedly air November 4th, according to an unlisted YouTube video.
Cool.
So, who knows if that's true or not. Then there was a new trailer for the boys spinoff, Gen V. I like the beginning of the trailer.
I've seen a slight bit of that because it had
Clancy
Mr. Krabs.
Not Clancy Brown, just literally Mr. Krabs or something.
I was
Like,
gonna say his actual name, I just couldn't remember it.
No, Mr. Krabs.
Oh, okay. It's
He was
Mr.
in
Krabs.
there. He was just like, give me money.
Give him money, guys. Come on.
But yeah, I mean, Clancy Brown is in it, so that's nice. It's also nice to see Ashley and whatever the head exploded lady's name was.
Head exploding
They're in
lady.
it. So it actually gives, like, I think Claudia, maybe, was her name?
No, head exploding lady.
Oh, okay.
You were right the first time.
I can't believe Huey dated head exploding.
Head exploding lady. So true.
Yeah, it's nice to see them in it, so it actually fully is connected, and it's not, like, disconnected, but it's in the same universe, because we said so.
Because we say so.
But then the Amazon executive, Vernon Sanders, Vernon Tide 2, says that Eric Kripke has a vision for the boys universe, for what this all leads to for years now, and we've been in an ongoing conversation about what comes next. There was also the first poster and trailer for Chicken Run 2.
Yay.
Poster-wise, it's, chickens in a fence, and they got
I kind of
weapons.
wish there was a game based on this poster.
That would be nice. Like, that would make sense and work, so I agree. But for the trailer, I don't really have too much to say other than it looks fun and it looks like it has some good humor. That's about all I gotta say. Like, it looks good.
Yeah. I like the first one. I probably will like this one.
You won't.
Especially
I'll make sure of it.
since it's made by the exact same people.
I'm gonna make sure you don't like it.
Well,
I don't know what I'll do, but I'll make sure you hate it.
that's weird of you to do.
I hate you. So I want you to hate everything. It was me, Pheo.
I was the one who killed your mother.
Oh no, whoa, hold on.
Is
I
that
would never
not
do
you?
that. No.
Oh.
I just, took the milk out of your fridge. So
Why would you do that? That's even worse.
Because I'm a monster, I'm not evil.
You monster.
I've never killed someone's parent, but
Yeah.
I do monstrous things like taking milk out of the fridge.
That makes vigilantes. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Taking milk
I
from the
don't want
fridge is
you.
just make you not like Santa.
See, Santa's just not going to give you any presents.
Never have, never will.
Because he's not going to be able to give. You're not giving him any milk. But if I kill your mom, then you're just going to try to kill me, and I don't want that.
Yeah, I understand. You got good
Yeah.
points there.
Yeah, I don't know who killed your mom. Well, it wasn't me.
Good point.
Yeah.
Jesus
Anyways,
fucking
there was
Christ.
a new poster for the 30th anniversary of The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's also going to be returning to theaters in October to celebrate it. Now, I
Cool.
didn't send you the poster, so I'm just going to let you use your imagination to guess what it was.
Jack Skellington.
He was on there.
Is Oogie Boogie on there?
I think so. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't know what it looks like right now.
The redhead lady?
Yeah, she was on there.
And I don't remember her name.
Dog was there, too.
Oh, nice. Well, that's about as much as I can imagine. They were there.
You got the gist of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. You ready? Jimmy Fallon and his company suck. I don't know where the cutoff was
Sucking.
for the drum roll. Hopefully it was at least in the podcast since it made everything crash. Including
Sucking.
what the stop sucking people off you. It's podcast time.
Are we not playing Saints Row?
I don't believe that's what you're doing back there. I can't check. But this is all by I think from Deadline. I don't have it written down. I thought I did. But somewhere, maybe the Hollywood Reporter, somewhere reputable. I know it's something reputable. They reached out to some former employees and current employees of The Tonight Show, and 6 of the former employees described it as a pretty glum atmosphere, where they were belittled and intimidated by their bosses, including Jimmy Fallon. Employees said they were afraid of Fallon's outburst and his erratic behavior. Former The Tonight Show boss, Jamie Garnett Benderman, bullied staff constantly, asking one black employee, "What's going on with your hair?" And then she would also bully the staff's food. "We're just eating a lot today, not caring about what we look like." And then Jimmy Fallon reportedly has scolded a crew member during a taping with Jerry Seinfeld, which got so uncomfortable that Seinfeld told Fallon to apologize. Fallon's criticisms to employees was often insults like, "Ugh, lamb, what is going on? You've outdone yourself." So that's fun. I never liked Jimmy Fallon, and you know what? Good that he's bad. Now my dislike feels justified. No, that does suck though for the people, that worked for him. Cause yeah, but he's like the Disney one, right? He's the Disney like company branched tonight, like the late night show, I think. Is that Kimmel? Which one? It's Fallon. Fallon, yeah. I don't like that there's two Jimmys.
Yeah.
It's weird. Or is Kimmel though? Which one is Jimmy Kimmel? Did Kimmel? Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I was mistaking Kimmel and Fallon. With the Avenger, like the Disney part. But no, Fallon I never liked though. He has like, he doesn't have good like vibe of him. He looks like an ass. Conan, I think. Steve Conan, is that his name? Steven Conan.
Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien, yeah. I like him. He's good.
Yeah, he's cool.
I like that guy.
He an old guy, but he cool.
He's good. But yeah. That's fucked. Now, you ready to talk about Aquaman in Lost Kingdom teaser trailer?
Sure.
There's like nothing about it other than the trailer will be coming in a few days, which also, let me point out, is the same day that Harley Quinn is ending. Even more to the point where DC is just trying to bury that show.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't talk about the season finale of the show. Talk about Aquaman. Like they did like no promotions. The only reason I knew the season was coming out was because I follow the Harley Quinn Instagram account. I literally didn't know shit about this new latest season being out until like a week or two before. I was like, oh wait, what the fuck? Which is just so annoying. And yeah, I hate that it's like that. Hey, that's what they're doing. But yeah, we also got we got a good look at his, gold and green suit, his normal costume. I like that. But yeah, there's not really too much in the teaser trailer to actually talk about. It looks good from, the little bit we saw. And I think Black Manta seems to be the actual main bad guy in this. So that's good. So now it's time for Shawn Levy talking about the development of his Star Wars film, saying that it just begun before the strikes began. And then, more on Shawn Levy, but in a different area where Pheo likes.
Yes.
Do the roar. Do the roar.
It will not do the roar.
Do the roar. Do the roar. Do the roar. Do the roar. Fucking asshole.
You fucking asshole.
You fucking asshole. Shawn Levy says that Deadpool 3 might be Hugh Jackman's last shot at Wolverine, so he wanted to make goddamn sure they got the old yellow and blue just once. and that they got it right, and that it'll be raw, audacious, very much R-rated. We went to great length not to shoot on sound stages with digital environments. The internet has proven that. And then the chemistry between Deadpool and Wolverine in Deadpool 3 is relentlessly awesome, as we all hoped it would be. And the film was halfway through filming before the strikes began. I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3. It's one of the few MCU, like, Marvel movies that I'm actually full on looking forward to. Like, Free Guy wasn't groundbreaking, same with the Adam Project, but they were both good. And I think Deadpool just has the better capability of being better than those two. So, yeah, I'm, looking forward to it. I'll watch it, obviously, because why wouldn't I? That's, like, dumb to just not watch it. It's Deadpool with Hugh Jackman returning as Wolverine. That's dumb to not watch it. And then according to My Time to Shine H, Sam Raimi is Marvel's #1 choice to direct Secret Wars, which, please, no. I like Sam Raimi, don't get me wrong. But for Secret Wars, I just don't think that would be good. I don't think that would play out well. I don't think he'd do justice to an ensemble type of cast. Like, I feel like he works better with just having a main character. But I don't know, maybe he could. I don't know. Theo's dead.
You're dead, Hype.
You're dead, bitch. You know what time it is for?
Marvel?
Marvel. Bitch. Spider-Man 2
We do more
posters.
Marvel?
Spider-Man 2 posters. I
Quit!
what the I don't even know what that just hurt. Now I have to edit that out. You bitch.
Crazy.
He just said that hurt.
Right.
And I have to edit it out. So I think my favorite of the Spider-Man posters is probably, like, it's kind of basic to say it, I feel, but the fucking Venom Peter Parker,
Take a look.
the black suit, I think that is probably my favorite of those. Just looks nice. I like how it's kind of a blend between both Venom and normal Peter. I can't wait to play as that suit, because it looks gross, but it also doesn't look like as gross as just the normal Venom one.
Right. Yeah, looks nice.
But yeah.
I like the lizard.
Yeah, the lizard, he's going full on fucking, like...
Craven looks gross.
Yeah, Craven. He looks grimy.
Grimy, wimey. Grimy, wimey.
I don't really have too much to say about, like, Peter and Miles.
They look as good as they usually do.
Yep. Venom, I'm excited that he's gonna be big and massive.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Lizard, he's just a fucking big-ass fucking lizard. Like,
Big ass lizard.
which makes sense with Peter being, like, in the Venom suit at that point. Like...
Space.
What?
Space.
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 Space AIDS.
Space.
Inky Space AIDS. Yeah, I'm really
What the
looking
fuck?
forward to this game, and we're, like, basically a month away from its release.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, October 20th or 21st, so basically a month,
Okay.
given a week. A month and a week away. I am so excited. Listen, I'm starting to mod just PS4 Spider-Man, or like PC remaster, just because, like, I'm replaying it and I might as well also mod it at the same time.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, I'm excited. It's Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Spider-Man Pheo I Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I can't wait for the best and worst of 2022, where it's just Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man. No, I mean, best movie, I'll probably do Barbie. I feel like that's not outrageous for me to say.
No, I kind of figured you would go with that.
Yeah.
Because you changed.
Because I changed. I saw Barbie and I'm a new man. I used to be super sexist, and then I saw Barbie, and now I'm just, I love women.
Now you're just Ken.
I'm just Ken. Used to be sexist, and now I'm just Ken.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great way.
Believe,
I just
believe
changed.
what you will with that.
Oh, this fucking website has a Red Robin costume.
Cool.
It actually looks nice. Like that's what I find weird. Like the pricing isn't bad for this site. And
Nice.
the pictures are looking nice. Like it feels like there's something wrong. Like it feels scammy, and I don't like this feeling.
Might want to look up on several different things whether or not it's a reputable thing
That's
to shop
true.
on then.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not planning on buying anything right now. I'm just kind of looking because I saw it. I just wanted to see what they have because some things don't have good things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, they're in, like, the hundreds, but, like, still. Peacemaker. Ooh, Green Arrow. Ooh,
Ooh,
Green
Green
Arrow.
Arrow. Oh, Green
Ooh,
Arrow.
Batwoman. Ooh, Joker. Ooh, Joker. Ooh, Batman. Ooh, Batman. Ooh, Reverse Flash. Ooh, Flash. Ooh, Batman Mask.
Oh.
Ooh, Harley Quinn. Ooh,
Oh.
Joker. Ooh, Supergirl.
Oh.
Ooh, Batman.
Oh.
Ooh, Joker. Ooh, Batman. Ooh,
Oh.
Batman. Ooh,
Oh.
Harley Quinn.
Oh, fat man.
That's mean, Pheo. Why would you say that?
It's a superhero.
Pheo, your best movie's probably gonna be Fast X.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but it somehow is in the top 5 of the year.
I don't understand how that could be.
Anyways, the last little piece is Spider-Man India has gotten a new suit designed by Tatum Gaidu. It'll debut in Spider-Man India number 5. And I like it for the most part. I wish there was a bit more red in the pants. It's very blue. Like you got a red top and like mask and torso, and it's just
It is
blue,
very blue.
and then red shoes. Like I wish there's a little bit of red. Like that white line, make it a little bit bigger and make it red. That could be nice. But I mean, all in all, it's not bad. I like it. I like the little like web gloves and like the arm thing. Or I guess that is all disconnected. Those are little gauntlet bracelets things on his arm. That just looks very like it's webs on his like arm and hand. It's probably cloth, but it looks like it's web, and I like that.
You like that?
I do like that. What do you think of it, Thea? I also like the
Let me
spider.
take a look at it again.
Little spider.
Oh yeah, that looks like webs. Yeah, that's a pretty simplified spider, and it does look nice.
Yeah.
Like that he has webs on the bottom of his shoes.
It's nice. It's a nice little suit. Needs more red on the bottom.
Yeah. Just makes me think that he's like a track star.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair, he skips the workout so he can stay in shape. So he's not too buff. And that's a reference to Across the Spider-Verse, which is today's topic. Pheo, what happened in Across the Spider-Verse with spoilers? Because it's been out for a few months. And it's made a lot of money. To be fair, it is pretty basic of a plot.
Yeah.
Like, more of the talking points just come from, like, the actual character moments. And...
Yeah. I'm just trying to think collectively how to explain this.
I guess we could, instead of fully just jumping into that, the overview will have spoilers, but suggest. It's a great movie. I love it. It took over my brain capacity for about, a month. The only reason it didn't
Until
last...
Barbie came out.
Yeah, and the only reason it really probably didn't last is just... It's a two-parter, so it ended on a cliffhanger, so it's like... And I will say that...
That makes him automatically hate it.
Well, it's not a satisfying cliffhanger. Like, you can edit the ending a little bit and make it more satisfying. It's like they just kind of wanted to make it so people would talk about the movie a bit more. Like, and which is fair, but like, it's just kind of a disappointing ending. Like, we'll get to it. Yeah, but then Barbie's just a through and through great movie. Like, this is, don't get me wrong. If Barbie didn't come out this year, this would probably be my favorite movie of 2023. But I just think Barbie, like, as just movies by themselves, I think Barbie is just better. This is still a great movie, and it is definitely my second favorite of the year. And I don't have it in me to wait like 2-3 years until the next one comes out.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
Like, that's what especially makes me mad with that little cliffhanger ending. It's like, hey, look at this! Now you gotta wait 3 years. Like, you could have cut out a good little portion of that, and you'd be fine. But we'll talk about that at the end of the summary. But yeah, I suggest this. I like the animation. I like Miles specifically, but like Hobie, fucking Spider-Man India, Petrie. What is his Peter name? I feel like it's like Petrie or something.
I don't remember.
Peachtree. Perfati?
Peachtree.
What is
That
Spider-Man
could be it.
India name? Pravati, yeah. Or Pravitri. Pavitri. Prabhakar. Pavitri Prabhakar. Fucking, I can't speak. His name's hard for me to say.
You need to watch the movie again.
All the way through. I gotta watch all 2 hours and 10 minutes of it. Jesus Christ. 10 minutes. Roughly, I guess. Like 8 minutes of. No? Okay. 7 minutes of credits. There we go.
8 whole minutes of crap.
7, bitch!
God damn, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Venom.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, cast is great. Animation's great. Issa Rae, Oscar Isaac, fucking Andy Samberg. I don't fully remember.
Andy Serkis.
I don't remember other people other than, you got Haley Steinfeld, you got Jake Johnson, you got, why can't I remember Miles' actor's name?
Miles' actor's name. That's what his name is.
There we go. But yeah, it's an all-star cast. I keep saying that this year, but no, it is a pretty good cast. Yeah, it's good. What do you have to say, Pheo? Shamika Moore. There we go. Oh, Daniel Kaluuya, Karen Sani. They're in it.
A good movie.
Good movie.
I really enjoyed it. I like seeing it in theaters. It was a nice experience.
Jack Quaid is apparently in it. As Earth 65 Peter Parker. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, that's Gwen's Peter. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Ah. Huh?
Yeah, they also have Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in the cast list on Google. And Nicolas Cage. And John Mulaney. And Willem Dafoe.
Of course.
And Alfred Molina. Actually, no, Alfred Molina was in it. His little Hello Peter was in it. So, that's fair. Nick Cage and... No, John Mulaney, I guess, was also in it.
Yeah.
Not new, obviously.
Yeah.
But he was technically in it. I don't remember about Nick Cage. I don't know if his voice came back. He had it in little bits.
I have no idea.
But yeah,
I
yeah.
don't remember seeing them at all.
Well, I mean, you saw them at the end. But yeah, when Miles is swinging, there's a little bit where it's like, I know you can't save them all from Spider-Ham. I just don't remember if any of Noir's
You can't save them all from Spider-Ham.
He's gonna get it. Man, no, this is definitely one of my favorite movies, and this definitely will win multiple categories in the best and worst of 2022. Like, I'll say that. I'll play my hand now, and I'm definitely for sure that I will definitely give it some of the votes for that, and I'm assuming you will also probably give it some of the votes for it. At least one.
Yeah.
Because he's a good movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, what happens in it? El Feo.
Gwen. That's it.
It's just 2 hours and fucking 13 minutes of a picture of Gwen.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Wow.
what I liked about it, you know? It's just a photo of Gwen. You're just like, oh wow, that's Gwen.
That
Oh yeah,
is
I
Gwen.
guess I forgot that they have a little live action section. No voice, but yeah, I guess Andrew Garfield technically is in this movie. And I'm assuming in that section you saw a bit of Tobey Maguire too. So I guess they are in the movie, so Google is correct. I guess.
Barely. They're barely right.
Shouldn't count.
No.
Just like the John Mulaney and Nick Cage. Or Alfred Molina. Adam Molina. Stick to my original saying. Anyways, yeah, Gwen Tennyson.
She is not happy. But then her friend dies.
Then Jack Quaid dies.
Yeah, Jack Quaid Peters dies, and
Jack
he was
Quaid
a
Peters.
lizard.
Period.
Yep. He dies. So then she gets kidnapped by mass murderers.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, I rewatched some of this movie, like, during my lunch, because I was going to watch Ahsoka, but I didn't have the password and, like, login on my laptop. And Spider-Verse was still open because I started watching it at work, and then I finished watching it at home. So it was still set to that point where, like, I finished at work. So I just continued from there again, because it was, like, right after Miles, like, escaped capture. And by the time I finished, like, eating, or, like, finished my lunch or something, this is what I paused on.
Can you believe it? Fucking Gwen's Peter dies, and then Miles escapes from prison.
This is the pause I have. Fucking Peter, just... Whoa. It's funny. His fucking face. Anyways, yeah, sorry, continue.
She gets taken by vampire black pregnant, and was there another?
I did not expect you to list something like that. That feels wrong.
it was a woman that was pregnant, does that help?
Miles Morales, but he's pregnant.
Yeah. Ain't that a weird one?
Yeah, it is.
You know, she's a bit of an anomaly herself then, huh?
But she's pregnant?
Miss Drew. No, it's just that there's not many like her. There's only a couple black Spider Women.
Treading on some very, like, thin ice with that. I think you should just move on.
What? There's only one black Spider-Man, Miles. He's in the minority there.
Like, there's literally Hobie.
No, he doesn't exist. That's not black.
He doesn't believe in consistency, so he doesn't exist.
Yep.
I don't believe in consistency, so I just got it raised from existence.
Yep. Also, Hobie makes no sense
What do you mean?
as to how he exists either.
Does that... What do you mean by that? I'm confused. Because he's also in the minority? Is that what you're getting at?
No.
Okay. Fucking Jessica Drew makes no sense because she's in the minority, but Hobie doesn't make sense just because.
Just because he doesn't make sense.
Because he's
I don't know.
British.
Nothing makes sense in these movies. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. He's British. Therefore, it makes no sense. There ain't no British Spider-Man, just like how there's no American Doctor. Ever.
And not like the doctor. There's just no doctors in America.
Yeah, there's just no doctor.
That's how bad the healthcare system is over here.
Yeah. Really bad.
No doctors. They got all deported to Canada.
True.
You have your doctorate, go to Canada. Doesn't even matter what for. Therapy, just minor
You
in
get- They just tell you, okay, you're a doctor now, you gotta leave.
Go to Canada. We can't have you here. We're
They
America.
put a sack over their heads and just
They give them
drop
a-
them off.
They give them the little fucking stick and sack. Get to stepping. What? Get to stepping. We have the right to bear arms over here. We'll shoot you with an apple gun. Oh God, no!
With an apple gun. The 25th of its kind. It doesn't have a headphone port.
It's only USB at a lightning port.
Yeah, lightning port. Although supposedly they're going to be forced to stop using their lightning port, so hey.
Finally.
Yeah, fucking good.
Fuck the lightning port. I hate that shit.
Yeah, especially since it seems the most prone to breaking out of all the type of fucking chargings.
Yeah, I feel
Other
like-
than the old
yeah,
one
USB
that
A
you
or
used.
whatever.
Yeah.
That one always broke. I haven't had to switch out my USB lightning port.
My USB-Cs I've had no problem with.
Yeah,
At
that
all.
I have had no problem with at all. But same with my lightning
They
port. I
are
haven't had to replace them
perfect.
since I got my phone. I have two because it came with a USB-C to lightning port, which I only had one brick that was like that. So, and then I also have a USB to lightning port. So,
But I just can't wait for USB-C to actually be the universal thing.
I know. Especially because, yeah, like, I have Bluetooth, obviously, because who doesn't in this day and age? But if you don't, like, say your Bluetooth dies, because who doesn't have Bluetooth in this day and age? If you don't, you're broke. Dumb bitch.
A lot of, like, Bluetooth headsets that you can get that are still pretty good are just like $30, so
Yeah. I need to actually change my headphones, because this has been just exposed wire for months. But it's been working, so whatever. Once it breaks, I'll replace it. How did we get here?
I don't know.
I'm literally trying, because we doctored. I remember that. British people don't make sense. Like how there's no British. Okay, I understand. Spider-Punk's British. Oh yeah.
Therefore, Apple plugins.
Therefore, Apple sucks. Anyways, yeah. So Gwen gets kidnapped.
Yeah, by the Time Society.
By the TVA.
The TVA. They tell her that there's something wrong with Miles and that he's a time remnant or whatever the fuck.
Yep. Oh, I can buy a Raven cosplay for $50.
Cool. I want to wear that. Does it show off the legs pretty good?
I forgot I didn't turn my camera back on, but I just gave it the weirdest fucking look.
I just want to know if it shows off.
Are
the
you
leg.
good at tucking? That's what I gotta know first.
I don't know.
Alright.
I've never had to tuck.
Or you could get a dance belt, I guess. I should cosplay Raven. I'd be hot as hell. Oh, yeah, continue.
She meets the judge that then tells her the reasons why he needs to be brought to justice. And other woman tells her that she should not talk to him because he is not a good boy. And ain't no student of hers should talk to
a bad boy.
bad boy. Anyway, she goes and talks to the bad boy anyway, and
I don't like how you're saying
gets in
bad
trouble.
boy when he's...
Why?
This feels racially motivated.
What do you mean?
Gwen
I
visits
think
Miles.
this is very motivational.
Just good.
Who's Miles?
The good boy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Good boy.
You're
You're such a good boy.
You're a good boy.
Wow, he's such a good boy. But anyway, Miles sees his girlfriend and then doesn't want her to leave completely, so he jumps into the portal he was told not
stalks her.
to jump into. Yeah, basically, he just fucking goes like, oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Look at her doing the secret agent shit without me. I kind of want to kill her. I mean,
What?
I want to love her, but oh no, she has a boyfriend now. Not really.
Oh no.
But she's not really interested anymore.
She can't be. She like is, but can't be. Cause he's black.
Because she's a Barbie now.
Holy shit. This movie's my favorite of the year now. Yeah. Yeah. You did skip over the whole just spot.
Yeah.
It's like the main driving force of this movie.
What are you talking about?
Just like
He's basically like a side villain.
it's like no, the spot's not real. That
No.
Gwen just
The
decided
vampire
to go visit.
Spider-Man, that one's the real villain.
I mean, yeah, he is the main antagonist, but the spot, none of this would have happened without him.
Yeah, I guess so.
So the spot's trying to rob an ATM from a little bodega. And
And then
Miles,
Spider-Man makes fun of him for it.
yeah, he calls him a cow, and then
And then Miles' dad says that you're doing a terrible job, Miles, and that you should just come back home and stop being such a little ass.
excuse me.
I don't know. Isn't that what he says?
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying.
only
No,
watched the movie once.
no, I'm just saying excuse me because I'm surprised you got it so accurately.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's like a word for word what he
Wow.
said.
Yeah.
You never do that. I'm proud of you, Pheo.
And then for some reason there was like a look back into the past moment, a flashback. Yeah. Like for
That's
some
the Raven
reason,
moment.
yeah, that's a Raven moment. But
Or
for some
reversed.
reason, Miles was like a little kid, and I guess his dad was like a cop with like shorts and everything. They were on like an island. There was a weird like scientist dude, Flint Lockwood, I think his name was.
Yeah, it's very weird how like the roles switched, you know? Like that Flint guy, he used to like he was very good and then now he's like so evil. Well, like
Yeah, Flint Lockwood just completely changed.
yeah, it's crazy what a few years can do to a person.
Yeah, really fucked up. But anyway, that's how we know Flint Lockwood the Spot.
Yeah. Yeah, the spot would start working at Alchemix and like was there and stuff. He was the bagel guy. He got hit by the bagel.
Yeah,
And then yeah, he
and
was
that
at
just set him off.
yeah, he was just like, all right, I gotta become covered in holes like a bagel,
Yeah,
and that's what he did.
he was done messing with the weather.
Yeah, he was done. He got hit with a bagel, so he was like, all right, fuck the weather, fuck any other food. I'm just gonna become bagel guy.
Yeah,
But it backfired. He's not the right color scheme, so he's like, all right, I guess I'm the spot, and now I guess I got to go to another dimension to figure out how to become a bagel.
yeah.
So that's what he does. He starts going to other dimensions and gaining bagel powers
And it works out.
until finally he becomes reversed bagel.
Oh my god.
And he's gonna kill
Reversed
Miles's dad.
Yep, it's gonna happen. It's a canon event. Vampire will make it happen.
Just like 9/11.
Probably. I wouldn't doubt that he had something to do with that.
Miguel O'Hara teamed up with George Bush and caused 9/11.
And SpongeBob.
The craziest collab of all time. But yeah, so because Bagel Man becomes more bagel,
Yeah, and the Batman becomes more bat.
Pavitri's dimension starts, collapsing. So the TVA comes in and like tries to save it, and then Miles, Hobie, and Glenn go to the TVA agency.
Yeah.
And Peter's there with a baby.
Yeah, there's so many Peters too.
Yeah, there's
And that's
Peter
not a
and
dirty
Peter
thing.
and Peter parked car and
Yeah.
Petar.
Petar.
I think
The guitar Peter.
No, I'm pretty sure Petar is what the T-Rex is called.
Oh, nice.
There's also So Popsicle and a cat. Yeah, Peter, I guess. No E. It's
Peter.
P-T-E-R. Petarker.
Parker.
Peter.
Petarker.
Petarker.
Petarker Man Jones.
There's a T-Rex. There's a monkey. I remember there was a monkey.
Monkey D. Luffy.
There was a plush. Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse. Every Spider-Man.
Every
Go through
Spider-Man.
every single one.
Flash Thompson.
Yeah, Flash was there. Spider-Man 67, he pulled something. Tarantula, Spider-Man UK, Spider-Man Unlimited. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Fucking Spectacular Spider-Man, voiced by Josh Keaton,
Nice.
made a little cameo. That was beautiful. fucking yeah, and then Penny Parker actually has a speaking role in this. And I loved that scene. She comes up and then Miles is like, "Oh, what? You guys are doing this again?" Just because, like, into Spider-Verse, they were like, "Yeah, you're not ready for this, Miles. You're gonna stay here." So then he directly just goes, "Oh, you're running it back now, Peter? Is that what's going on? It worked last time. Might as well do it again." That was just a beautiful scene. Like, I could care less about the movie before, like, an hour and 15 minutes. Like, it's good and all. Don't get me wrong. I love the little dynamic. Especially, like, after, like, once Gwen gets to, like, Miles' universe. Like, it's all good. But, like, specifically when Miles goes to the fucking Spider Society. And that whole, like, all of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many moments. Peter being just so lovable. Miles learning about the canon events. And just, like, basically, like, the whole fucking Miles and Peter talking in the little, like, vents. I love that. Especially Peter just being, "You're the reason I had Penny," or, like, what, Mayday? But yeah, so, Miguel... So yeah, Miguel, Vampire is like, "Hey, there's canon events, and you stopped one from happening with Inspector Singh. He was supposed to die. I don't remember it. Was it Singh? There's no way his name was Inspector Singh. It was. Yeah, that's just kind of funny. But Inspector Singh was supposed to die, and you stopped that. Now his dimension could fall apart." And then Miles is like, "Oh no, my dad's a captain. He's gonna die." So then Vampire is like, "Nope, you can't leave." And fucking Hobie is like, "Hey, use your palms, Peter Pan." He literally says that.
Peter Pan.
Oh, this is like, "Little man, Peter Pan, use the palms."
Pan, little man,
So
use the
Miles
palms.
escapes. And then, yeah, there's a whole, like, chase scene. All the spider people and things trying to get Miles. And he escapes. He's about to go to the moon, but he doesn't go to the moon.
They're all just like, "We're gonna murder you."
Literally every spider person, which is very funny. There's also little bits on Peter and like Jessica Drew being like, "You're a bad mentor, Peter," and he's like, "Well, he beat you, so I guess I'm not too bad of a mentor."
Yeah. What assholes?
What about you assholes? But yeah, Kobe also quits after he helps Miles. And then yeah, there's a little train scene, and fucking Miguel explains that Miles is an anomaly. If he didn't get bit by the spider that came from a different Earth, that spider would have bit like a Peter or supposedly the Miles of that Earth, because that Miles was in that little scene. There's a little scene of that spider coming to, like, whatever Miles is from. And you saw the Miles from that universe next to the spider.
The Miles.
But so that one Earth has no Spider-Man, and then if Miles didn't get bit, his Spider-Man wouldn't have died, and it would have stopped the collider. Spot wouldn't be created. All of that shit. So Vampire's like, "You're the original fucking anomaly, bitch." You're not supposed to be Spider-Man. He's just being very racist to Miles.
Yeah.
But then...
It seems very motivational.
Yeah. What? Not motivated? It seems very motivational for you?
I don't know. Isn't that what we were saying earlier? That was motivational.
Pheo, are you telling me that you are motivated to be racist to a little black boy? Pheo, is that what you're telling me right now?
That's funny the way you worded that.
Thanks. Answer the question.
Nah.
It felt very hesitant, but I'll let it slide.
Okay.
But Miles is like, no, I am Spider-Man, and then he escapes, goes back to the little Spider Society, gets in the go home machine.
Oh no, not to go home.
And he's trying to go home, and he does.
He does not.
Yeah. He goes to Earth
What is-
60.
it's
He goes to
spoilers.
Earth 42, because the spider that bit him is from that dimension, and the go home machine scans where your original. But it should have sent him home still, because most of his DNA is from that dimension.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's not like it scans the spider's DNA, because how the fuck are they gonna send the other fucking, like, the villains home? There's no spider
Yeah.
DNA in them.
No.
So it should have still sent him to his normal dimension. It's dumb. Like, it kind of makes sense, but it's also dumb. You tell me the spider bite is that powerful that it took up that much of his DNA? It's dumb. Yeah, Miles goes to the wrong dimension, where there's no Spider-Man. It's all crime, and that version of him is the Prowler. And his name is Miles Morales.
Miles Morales.
And then also you see Gwen. He got kicked out of the... Yep, Gwen Tennyson. Just kind of chilling. She's just sitting in that room with Miles. She's like, hey, what up? I'm Gwen Tennyson. My cousin is Ben 10. He's in space right now, though, so he can't help you. You're on your own, even though I know magic. I won't help you.
No magic.
You're on your own, because I'm racist. I'm breaking the scoop here first. Gwen Tennyson from Ben 10 is racist.
Maybe.
Believe it! But yeah,
I honestly don't remember any scenes for sure interacting with a black person with her. So
She
sure,
could
why
be.
not?
But yeah, Gwen got kicked out of the Spider Society, but Hobie was stealing parts and made his own, like, machine, like, little bracelet. So he gave one to Gwen, and then Gwen puts together her own team. You got Gwen. You got Peter B. Parker. You got Hobie.
Like, just Gwen.
Yeah, you got Gwen. That's the team. That's it.
That's all we need.
That's the team. But yeah, you got Gwen, you got Spider-Ham, you got Spider-Man Noir, you got Spider-Bite, you got Spider-Man India, Peter B. Parker, Hobie, and Penny Parker.
And you got Spider-Light.
And Spider-Light. But yeah, so they're gonna be like, all right, we gotta find Miles. Let's go get him. While Miguel, Jessica Drew, Ben Reilly, other people are gonna be like, no, don't do that. Bad. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. We're racist.
You're all
Nuh-uh.
depressed and have nothing better to do with our lives, apparently.
But yeah. So, my biggest talking point is I just want... If anomalies are so dangerous that they will break a universe, like in a la Spider-Man India or in Miguel O'Hara's flashback, why is Miles' universe okay?
Don't know.
You know? I have a theory that it's not the anomalies. It is the collider that fucks the universe.
The kaleidoscope.
Like, if Miles didn't stop the collider, his universe would have collapsed. Like, maybe in Miguel's universe, because, like, Peter B. Parker was also there in that universe when it collapsed. Why was he there? Collider. Little shenanigans. Probably. I think that's what collapses a universe. It's not the canon events, because Miles' universe should be long gone.
Yeah.
His Peter died. Boom. That should have... Everything should have collapsed.
Just like, I don't know how to explain that, so I want it gone.
It's like...
That no one questions my idea of what's wrong, because it helps me cope better if it's this instead of anything else.
And then there's also the whole, like, canon events. But Miguel isn't a proper spider person. Like, he didn't get the spider bite.
He didn't go through the canon events.
So, like, that wouldn't have made sense either. And him being alive in that universe shouldn't have stopped those canon events from taking place. So I think it's just my biggest suspicion is just the collider is like fully going off is what breaks the universes. Because that just makes the most sense to me. The canon events is dumb, and I don't think it's gonna be what is true. I don't think that's gonna be the actual thing that is why, like, the universes are breaking. Because that just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't think I am. And I refuse that I am, because I'm not. I'm always right about everything.
Damn it, you're just like the vampire Spider-Man.
Except I'm not racist.
True.
Especially to little black kids. But no, yeah, like... Oh, that's a funny mess. Because also, like, how would that explain with the different spider people? You know? Like, that surely has to break some type of canon.
Would certainly.
But no, it's fine. Nah. That doesn't break the canon.
What?
It's just...
What did that?
It's weird. And I don't trust that vampire guy.
No one should trust the vampire guy.
And that's why we should kill him.
Us?
Yep, me and you. I got some garlic lying around. But yeah. Definitely, another thing I like is definitely Hobie. Because in the trailers and stuff, and like leading up to you meeting him, it's definitely hinted that it's going to be like a love triangle. He's going to be like a sort of antagonist with Miles. He's the one person who fully has Miles' back. That I loved. It's like, oh, it's okay. We're gonna hate this guy. No, love him.
Hobie loves Miles.
They're gonna date. The love triangle is there, but not Hobie to Gwen.
Miles just doesn't realize it yet.
It's Miles. It's Gwen liking Miles, and Miles and Hobie liking each other.
And then Gwen just gives up and goes find herself a Peter.
And then dies.
Yeah, and then dies. She decided that she wanted to be a canon event.
But I think that's definitely where like the whole thing is leading to, especially with Gwen, like the canon events being false. It's just like coincidences and stuff. And that's what like... So then Gwen and Miles will date because like, oh, that's not necessarily what's gonna happen. I'm not necessarily gonna die because I date like fucking Miles.
Yeah. Which is a stupid idea.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine. I think they're gonna date and be little cute spider people with cute little spider kids. And this is the only place that I like actually like them dating. If they do it in the comics, I'm not a big fan of it unless it's written well, but I don't think it has been yet.
No.
Judy Hopps cosplay, Awooga!
Hell yeah.
Awooga, Pheo!
This is sight because it's a tiny little picture.
Awooga.
A wooga booga.
Awooga booba.
Oh, nice.
But yeah. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I already talked about, like, the whole Peter Miles thing. Miles on the little ship being like, nah, I am Spider-Man. And I'm gonna save my dad. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I mean, like all the cameos were really nice. Josh Keaton making an appearance as Spectacular Spider-Man was really nice. Yuri Lowenthal made a little appearance as Yuri Lowenthal, the actor, as Insomniac Spider-Man. That was really nice to see. Yeah, Peter Parker's car, I think, is honestly one of my favorite little cameos, just because it's funny. Just a little buggy named Peter Parked car.
Yeah.
What is his name? Childish Gambino. I don't know. Glover, Donald?
Donald.
Danny's
Danny?
the old one. Donald Glover. Because they're both actors. That's the problem. But yeah, it's Donald Glover. Because Danny Glover was in like a little thing that you read in high school. But like a movie of it.
Yes.
I don't remember what it was called. But yeah, Donald Glover is Aaron Davis / of the live action version of the Prowler, which is nice to see. But yeah, I think this movie doesn't strive as much on the story through and through. It's the heart of Miles. That's where it fully strives. And now I want to talk about my... Actually, you have anything you like and want to say, Pheo? Before I talk about my big gripe with this movie.
You have a big gripe? Other than...
Big gripe.
Is it just the ending?
It's the ending. That's my big gripe.
Yeah. I was wondering why we didn't cover that yet.
I mean, I did cover how, like...
Yeah.
He gets kidnapped by Tim Prowler, and then Gwen puts together a team. That is basically the quick synopsis of the ending.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's what I would have said.
Yeah. Doesn't need anything special. Also, there's not really too much to say. Gwen, or... Oh! No, okay. So, before Gwen meets Miles, Miles is like doing a little sign, like little thing. Is like, would my parents understand if I was Spider-Man? Maybe I should tell them. And then he's like, nah, in another universe. And then at the end, that's exactly what fucking happens. I loved that. Or parent, not parents. That other Earth's version of Jeff is fucking dead. But he reveals to his mom, and then his mom is like, "Oh, is this for like some sort of comics con?" And then and then he is still like, "What the? I don't even know what the fuck that is," because he doesn't know what Comic Con is in his universe, and I love that too. A little attention.
I like how there's still Comic Con in this absolutely desolate world of awfulness.
I mean, to be fair, this world is probably just the New York that sucks.
The New York of us.
New York of us. But like, cause like Spider-Man doesn't really change the rest of the world, I would assume. He's really just a New York guy, so like, with no Spider-Man to stop Kingpin or the Sinister Six cartel. Also, wait, that's another thing. Yeah, while you say anything that you want to say, I definitely remember slightly hearing something in that little ending bit that I want to try to remember. Yeah, what do you like about this movie?
Everything.
Every little thing?
Pretty much. Whenever it did end, I was just like, God damn it. But that's with any movie that would ever fucking end in a cliffhanger. I don't like that it is a two-parter.
Yeah. Yeah, that it's the ending is really just my one gripe. Like, everything else about this movie is beautifully animated, beautifully told. I didn't feel dulled out at a single moment in this movie. Like, it definitely doesn't like fully get going until Gwen gets introduced, but that's not to say the rest of that movie, the rest of the like beginning isn't like good. Like, it's all good.
That not too long after the next movie comes out, that a like theaters start doing like a old trilogy play of a
Yeah,
3-movie night.
that would be nice.
Just fucking sitting there for almost half a day.
For over half a day, for sure. Because this movie is like 2 hours long. The other movie's probably close to 2 hours long, at least. The next movie's probably going to be at least like 2 hours long. Hi, rat.
Yeah. There's a rat.
But yeah. So, do you have anything else you want to say? I do like the colors. Also, I do remember this one funny scene where there was like an overshot of Miles' landscape of the city. Only one thing visible. Sony. Like that's the only like word that's not like only thing that's not a building that you could see. It's just Sony. That was very funny to see.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know.
You don't know anything. Period.
I guess true.
Alright. Wow. So, Miles gets
Hell.
kidnapped by Prowler him.
Banana.
And that's what I don't like. The cliffhanger, I feel like, could have just ended with Miles realizing he's in the wrong universe. He goes to the roof with Uncle Aaron. He gets punched. Boom. That's the end of that bit. And then you see Gwen put together the team. That's the end of the movie. But no, they had to have the little reveal of the Prowler of that universe being that version, that universe's Miles.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that part specifically because it doesn't feel like an end of the movie. Like, it feels like it's like, hey...
It went just a little bit over.
Yeah, it's like, hey, let's get this talking point in. So people are like, oh my god, that Miles is the... Like... Because, like, even with him just getting punched, you still have that talking point there. It's like, oh, who's... You have more of a talking point, really. Like, sure, people would probably just assume it's going to be the Miles of that universe, but you still have that little bit of, like, oh, who punched him? But no, it's like, oh, you want to end with a, I'm Miles Morales. But you can't call me that Prowler. Like, it's just, I didn't like that bit specifically. Like, that... I just would have preferred if, like, him and Aaron go to the roof, Miles gets punched, and Gwen puts together the team. That's the end of the movie. It's just... doesn't feel like an ending at all. I hate it.
I hate it.
Feels like a weird cutoff of a otherwise good movie. And Barbie didn't have that. But yeah. That's my one, like, gripe. Other than, like, the soundtrack is really, like... I feel like Into the Spider-Verse's soundtrack worked better in the movie. But this soundtrack is, like, the songs are just better. You know, like, I'll listen to these songs more than I'll listen to, like, the Into the Spider-Verse songs.
Yeah.
But I think in the movie, like, Hyde and Sunflower are really good, like, in that movie. Like, sure, like, I have 4 songs that I actually fully, like, have in a playlist from this movie. But, like, oh yeah, What's Up Danger? Especially that.
Danger.
Like, those 3 songs from Into the Spider-Verse are just so, like, engraved with that movie. While the Across the Spider-Verse songs aren't really as engraved. Like, most of what I got for is, like, Mona Lisa, because that was in a lot of the, like, ads for the movie. It was in a few of those, so. But, like, What's Up Danger, Hyde, Sunflower, those are just so ingrained into the Spider-Verse. So that's my varied little way of viewing it. I definitely like the songs of Across better as just songs, though. Yeah, I mean that's about it though. Like the little Easter eggs and cameos are nice. The memes that came from this movie are great. Especially the spot revealing that Miles technically recreated him. So then it's like, Spider-Man, why'd you create that guy? Or, Spider-Man, fuck this guy's ass. What?
What?
Twist his nips. That's a meme. It's great. That scene births. It's great. You need to watch that.
I'm saying some weird shit.
It's great. Oh, and then also the spot like creasing Miles's J's.
Yeah.
I didn't even mean to find this one, but this one's great too.
My God.
That's great. I can't find what I want to find. Oh, twist his dick, not nips.
He says what?
There we go.
Oh.
That's what I.
Spider-Man.
It's just that specific scene is so funny.
This fucking still image.
Twist his dick. It's great.
What's up, danger? Twist his dick.
You can't escape me. I'll chase you to the end of the earth. Sorry, I just wanted to listen to that. I like that this isn't. I like how this little scene isn't even like someone over voicing it or anything. That's just, I'm pretty sure, from the actual show. And that's great. But yeah, I definitely think this movie is great, and I love it, and I can't wait for the next one.
Yes.
Also, there's a little short about like Miles having anxiety that should be coming out sometime soon, so that's gonna be nice.
Oy.
But yeah, I can't wait to.
Anxiety.
We love it. I mean, Miles with his spider sense, because that's what it is. You know, I have a spider sense too. I love those memes too.
Great.
Me, when my therapist says my spidey sense is just anxiety.
You're wrong.
You're
Fuck
wrong.
you.
You don't know anything. But yeah, suggest heavily. Go watch it if you somehow haven't. Even though it made like close to $1 billion.
Billion.
Zillion.
Dollars.
Zillion dollars.
Dollars.
Zillion dollars. Anyways,
Zillion
Pheo,
dollars.
it's time for suggest or reject.
So, what you got?
Nothing. I already told you this.
I just want to hear you say it.
That's mean. Listen. I'm caught up.
Listen.
I'm caught up, and I started some of Superman Action Comics from 2011 to 2016.
Superman's lowest.
I read 2 issues of that. I'm caught up on Ahsoka. I've been playing Spider-Man again.
You've been playing Spider-Man.
I started Saints Row.
He started Saints Row.
I've continued playing Stardew.
He continued Stardewy.
That's about it. That's all I've been doing in my free time because I work 40 hours a week, Pheo, plus like 2 hours a day to get home and there.
And
So
there?
I'm like
Oh
out
my.
of the house for like 12 hours a day.
Why the fuck did you fuck up your computer this bad if it if you've been away from it this much?
Probably dust. I need to clean it.
Oh,
I haven't cleaned it in a hot second. That's what I'm assuming it is.
already.
Because it's so annoying to clean.
Oh yeah, the front vents I fucking hate. Because the only way I can for sure see myself being able to clean it without having to do that thing that I did the first time, which I don't want to ever do again, is taking the fans off.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have no fucking
Yeah,
clue.
because even if you take the little front window glass bit off, you still can't really get a good thing of it.
Can you take the front glass off?
Yeah.
Ow.
That kind of like pops off. That's why it's kind of has a little slit at the bottom. You just pop it off. I don't really have the space to do it, so I can't. Yeah, you can just plop it off. I mean, it doesn't give you too great of. I think there might also. Yeah, there's a layer of film in front of that glass. I just remembered. So even if you take that off, it doesn't help you much. But yeah, I haven't really been doing anything like complete though. I haven't finished anything. Yeah, nothing on Max. I haven't done much. I guess I can talk about Sad Boys, which is a podcast by Jarvis Johnson and Jordan Tika. I've been listening to more of their podcasts lately. That is pretty good. Like it. It's a nice little podcast. Pheo may have turned his computer off. That's great. Oh, there he goes. Trying to think what else I have seen and whatnot. I've also been watching a lot of a guy named if I can find a video. I can't now that I'm trying to talk about him. I can't find a single video that I watched of his. Meow, meow, meow. Come here. Hi. 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 Hi.
I like how my computer wasn't like, hey, are you sure?
It's just like, get fucked.
I tried, like, I didn't realize it, but, like, I knew I fucked up whenever I heard it press down, but, like, I was accidentally using where the button was as, like, a grip on the computer.
But I've been also watching a lot of a guy named Troy Oboyo, 17. Cause yeah.
How the fuck do you get it to come off again, by the way?
I don't know, something like on the bottom. I did it once. And I can't mess with it to look.
Press the button again.
But I know it comes off because I did it before.
Like, it's,
Yeah.
do
Why do you stink so bad?
I probably shouldn't do it whenever it's like the front of it's just hanging off of the desk.
Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not messing with mine. 'Cause my computer's probably like halfway on a thing.
Mine's fully on it. It's just that if it did somehow come off, it would fall onto the floor.
See, yeah, no, mine is on the little disc stand thing that I have because I don't have any like discs that fit in the thing, nor do I have anything I want to put on the thing. So I just kind of put it in the corner of my room. So it's I had a little gap between my desk and my bookshelves and the wall. Uh,
How far
Froyo
that
Boyo and Sad Boys are two little like podcasts and a YouTube channel that I recommend.
Hmm.
I mean, I have no like show, comic, game, or anything that I've done all the way through or through a storyline or whatnot.
Right.
I reject Christmas stuff at Walmart right now. Why are we getting
At
it
this
already?
time. Yeah. I don't know.
Ew, what the fuck?
Wait. No, never mind. That makes more sense than fucking Christmas.
What?
I remember seeing Halloween stuff like 2 weeks ago at Lowe's.
Yeah,
makes more sense.
that does make sense, because... I mean, that's a hardware store, so that
Your
doesn't make
holiday.
as sense. Like, costumes and stuff kind of make sense, because if you want to... Bobby, you are on my headset. You bitch. What are you doing? Garfield, you fat cat, why are you so big? You're so fucking fat, Jesus Christ.
Just makes the whole fucking room just topple over. Motherfucker.
I like leaned back a bit while I was holding her, and I almost just fell backwards.
That's so rude.
Like I leaned back how I normally do, and then fucking my whole fucking chair just started going toppling backwards. I almost died. Garfield, you fat cat, why are you so big? Lasagna. Also, why do you have to shed so much? I swear to God.
Lasagna.
Lasagna. My pants are covered in cat hair now.
Nice.
From her, from Gabby, from Smokey, all three of them. I'm cat hair boy now.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you have? Bitch.
Fucking the Undead audiobook.
Holy shit, you have
I've
The
been-
Undead?
Yeah, I have the Undead. I've been listening to it on YouTube instead of Audible because free for listening. Don't tell Audible. Because I'm sure they own it or some bullshit like that.
Don't let them know. Except I'll go let them know. Hey,
Although, to be fair, you can't just find it by looking up the Undead audiobook. So, on YouTube. So, it's a bit harder to find because they literally just named it like best zombie audiobook or something. And that's pretty much what I put into my search. Yeah, I guess it's not that hard to find, but you wouldn't know for sure which one it is. Because I'm pretty sure there was a couple. But the Undead, it's like, it doesn't feel the same as any other zombie thing that I've ever like watched or read or anything, which is nice. Like the characters are hello.
Characters are hello.
Characters are hello.
43 hours long. Jesus.
Can
Oh, I think I found it.
oh really?
Wait, no. That can't be it. You started it more than 6 days ago.
Yeah, that definitely can't be it.
But I mean, this one does say book 1 through 4. 30
Weird.
hours long.
Nice. The one that I have is 43 hours long.
Okay, yeah, it is the first one. I was thinking
43,
it was
49, 55.
Yeah, I was thinking it was the first one.
From 1 year ago.
By Tahan Kasi.
Yeah, that guy. Well, damn, now they're gonna find him. Now I'm gonna
Nah.
actually have to get them.
No, but you want to be at least the first, like, two.
Yeah. But fucking, it's very good. People compared it to like a fucking Shaun of the Dead. And, like, I haven't found the funny bits, although a lot of Shaun of the Dead is more of visual comedy and like little directorial type of comedy, to where it's more of like situational. And the situations that they've been in haven't really been funny, but some has been heartwarming in a very, this is a zombie apocalypse and this is the most heartwarming that we can get right now. With two people, like the main character works at like a grocery store and he was the night manager, and the other guy that he's running around with was just an employee that used to be part of the Secret Service and won't say shit about what he was doing in the Secret Service, so no one has any fucking clue, any idea of what the fuck he is, other than really kind of socially inept.
Relatable.
But they've just been surviving, and like the main character, Howie, the other guy's name is Dave, but Howie's just been going around just fucking being a panic, but also somehow striving in this setting. But I think that's only because Dave. Because, like, Howie should not be surviving as long as he is. It's just that he's not stupid. And it does not hurt to have a guy that is, like, very dangerous. And the fact that, like, for a moment they had Dave seeming like he would go over the edge and, like, he would become dangerous to the point that Howie would actually have to do something, like get rid of him, type of do something. But they didn't do that. They actually made Howie like be like, "Hey, you can't do that," and Dave's just like, "Okay," because he was
Sorry.
like, he went full in on like thinking that everything's a danger, and whenever some like kids, basically like kids meaning like 16-year-olds, um were like stealing shit from them and basically assaulting them, he was about to shoot them. Yeah, and then Howie's just like, no, you can't do that, they're just kids, they don't know any better.
Well, they will. Thing.
Yeah. Also, it's a zombie apocalypse. They should fucking get to knowing better.
How early into zombie?
Yeah, everything happens pretty quick for how early it is, but also not quick at all. Like, they've traveled a pretty good distance, but also they've done that in vehicles all of the time, so it makes sense that they've been able to travel so far. And I'm pretty sure in, like, England area, wherever the fuck they are at, I'm pretty sure everything's like not as far to get around as like the US is. Everything's a lot closer together as far as I know.
Yeah.
So, like, while it doesn't make full sense to me, I'm pretty sure it does actually geographically.
It's America's built on cars.
Yeah. But like, the one thing I just don't like is that, like, at first I thought it was just me just like spacing out for a moment as he like went between places, because what I'm used to with a lot of books is that whenever they change locations, it's usually with a new chapter. This writer seems to just change locations all of a sudden right in the middle of a chapter, and I'm just like, like I at first thought the first few times that I was just like spacing out for a second, and then all of a sudden a new thing was happening. But no, it's happened repeatedly, so it I just don't believe it can be me anymore. Like it confuses me because I'm just like, oh wait, did I just miss a bunch of stuff? And then I go back, and then it's just like, oh, did I blank out again? But no, it's just how that is, and that's the only thing I don't really like about this.
So it sounds
But
like I can't watch it.
why?
That fucked me up.
But like all of the little mini stories of like how he's been getting around before he went back to where Dave was, just defending the workplace. Because whenever the zombie apocalypse started, Dave just stayed at work for 2 days, just defending the shop. He created piles of dead bodies around in the grocery store. I guess he just was never gonna leave because he's still seen it as his job, and it was just like, I am here.
I must defend. I
Yeah,
mean,
then
I can understand to a certain point of view. I think the little area where my Walmart's at would make a good place for a zombie apocalypse. You get like some buses or semi trucks around. You got a good base.
yeah.
It's a grocery store, and then you got a hardware store like right over there. Not bad.
I think these books also do a pretty good job of like discussing how like Howie's life was before, because like it starts out with him at a manager's meeting, and he's just like thinking to himself all the shit that he should not say and all the shit that he's been doing as a manager, and the other managers are just like, so how are you getting such good numbers than ever we've seen before? And he's just like, all right, do not mention the poker poker nights. It's just like, just good camaraderie, and I treat them well. It's just like, and then also the poker nights to where we each throw in a bit of money, and fucking like depending on if you do well, you get like benefits in the poker night. So it's just like, uh-huh. But then also him, like, because he got to have the manager's meeting, he got out of work earlier because he's the night manager. So he got to leave before the nighttime, and that made him not be at work and probably let him survive, even though at his apartment it was awful as well. But fucking the whole set of events from like each setting has really went along well, and I don't know how I'd rank it amongst all the different audiobooks I've listened to. I still like the Jam and all of Yahtzee's books probably more, but also this is definitely a book series and not just a book and then
Okay.
another book. Because the way that the first book ended was just like kind of at the middle end of the story bit, and then the next book just picked back up as if it wasn't another book, and then like for a second there I thought they were moving on from Howie and Dave, and I was thinking like, oh, so this is how this series is. But no, it's still on Howie and Dave. It's just that it's also on this army compound that they were going to, and I should have just realized that, oh, this whole story that they're now telling is just the army compound, of which it only took like a few chapters. I'm like a couple hours in, and like it starts all making sense. They're all fucking new recruits too, so they're all useless for the most part. Some of them are like crying and everything, although like I feel like even some of the heaviest army men would probably be fucking crying in a zombie apocalypse type situation. Like it's a fucked up situation, and this book definitely shows some of that fucked up situation type shit to where I was not expecting it to be going, and apparently it gets more fucked up.
Fun.
But
And then it gets funny.
yeah, at some point it gets funny. I mean, some bits are like a light chuckle, and this is good writing, and I have enjoyed like the characters' journeys.
Yeah.
And like the slight more opening of Dave, because he's pretty much just like at the very beginning, whenever he was just a worker at whatever Kroger or whatever the hell, he basically never said a word, and fucking Howie has like kind of opened him up as like they've like journeyed out together, but also Howie has become like kind of bloodthirsty the way that he talks about how like whenever he thinks that they're about to fight some zombies again, he's just like, yeah, I'm kind of getting revved up too. It's
So
like,
weirdly
yeah, I'm
sounds
ready for
horny.
this. That's probably true.
Yeah, I'm getting ready
Probably.
for this.
Yeah,
What do you mean by that, Dave?
but it's just but Dave is hard to figure out if he's like a
Yeah, Dave
sweetheart
is hard.
or
I can tell.
if, or if he's like a fucking demon. Because the things that he's apparently able to do is like inhuman. Like with the way that they describe it, like as if no one's ever seen someone move in the way that he moves before. Because like a lot of the times to where he's attacking against the zombies, it's with fucking knives, and he's just like slicing and dicing and apparently moving in like a dancer's type of way. It's just like, uh-huh. But like there's some little bits of story stuff that is interesting, but I don't know to bring up for sure because some of it's just kind of weird and doesn't need to be brought up.
Yeah.
Like the nightclub incident where Howie was just being kind of pervy
What?
against a girl zombie,
What?
a
Huh?
stripper zombie, but still.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine to not. I think that's fine to just skip.
Technically, nothing happened because the nightclub owner was still alive and he was a psychopath.
Yeah, I think we're
Howie
fine to
was
skip.
wanting to touch a fake boob. That's what was happening.
I think it's.
But he
I think it's
didn't
good
get to do it.
I think it's good to skip that.
Okay.
I think we're
Like,
okay.
the thing that happened pretty early on was that, like, he doesn't really have a vehicle other than I don't even know if he had a vehicle, but he got onto a scooter and just fucking took that out and fucking drove that for a while. And he just ran into this person on like the highway or something that had like their boyfriend in the back that had turned into a zombie, and I guess they were trying to get him to the hospital or something. And she was just getting bit, and Howie thought he could save her, but that didn't end up happening. she just like pretty much bled out until she pretty much just she like actually died. Not even like zombie died. She just straight up died, and that was like one of the first deaths that he actually had a hand in. So I think that kind of changed him a bit.
Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, it sounds good. Will I get around to it? I don't know. But it sounds interesting and good and long. It's like a lot of books.
It is, yeah, yeah, it is a lot of books, but also it feels kind of nice for there to be this many books. Like compared to One Piece, to where it actually feels kind of overwhelming, this actually feels kind of nice that there's that much, because like even if I take a break, there's still so much for me to be able to enjoy eventually.
That's fair.
Like it's all still there.
Until it's not.
Then I just run into another thing to where fucking like with Yahtzee's books to where they just disappeared, to where I'd just be like, okay, can I just contact the author and ask him if I can have the fucking audios? Because that would be something. It would be a lot more easier with Yahtzee though, I feel like. Because he literally did the audiobooks himself and the actual book, so
He's buff.
yeah. But I definitely recommend this book, and like I don't know for sure for the rest of the series, but the first two and the first book are very good.
That's good.
I was looking for a zombie book, and I for sure found one that really fits with what I was thinking I was wanting. So, yeah. My other thing for suggest and reject is the One Piece live action. Really well done casting, and also really well done decisions within what they for sure like put in, which is pretty much everything within the first arc. They did a pretty fucking good job at covering everything.
That's good.
But yeah, I'd suggest it. Like, there's it's kind of hard to talk about One Piece because every single thing feels like a spoiler for One Piece.
But the One Piece is real.
Yeah.
That's something I keep
I
seeing
sure
on
hope so.
TikTok. Someone says One Piece, and in the comment section there's the One Piece is real.
But I hope to be able to continue to talk about fucking the undead for a while. That's good.
Apparently my Apple account has been locked.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'll try to check it out eventually.
I mean, the first book is 7 hours and 30 minutes, so that's not that long.
Yeah, it's not the fact of length, it's more of just sitting down, listening to audiobooks, and like having a good game and stuff to play, or have a good time to just have an audiobook going on.
Yeah, I understand that.
Because I still have pretty much everything on my Amazon, like our Audible, that I gotta get through, other than like, fucking 3 books.
Yeah.
And I'm still paying for it, so. You mean that's. There we go. I have 5 credits available.
God damn.
So yeah, all I've listened to is Will Destroy. No, I think no, I never. Did I will? Yeah, no, I did finish. Fucking Will Save the Galaxy Road. I forgot about that.
Nice.
So I've gone through 4 books that I own. Out of fuck, it doesn't give me just a set list. Okay, never mind. Set number. I forgot I finished that. But yeah, I still have to like listen to The Jam and Mog World. I need to finish Death Troopers because I started that a while ago and never finished it. I still really like the Batman little novel thing. That was a good audiobook.
I just hope with the Undead that I can get like most of it listened to before I get charged on Audible.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want to just get the next book that's on there just yet until I know for sure, like by book 4 or whatever, that like, oh no, this actually is god awful at this point.
You know, while you're doing that, I might as well start Zombie Illinois.
What is that?
I don't know, it's in my wish list.
Okay. I have a couple of different zombie books in my wish list. I just like seeing the comments for all of these different ones is just like, oh god. Like
We are
I
Leech and we are Bob.
but it was a hard time trying to find anything good, and then I just look up one video on YouTube, and then it's just like, oh yeah, this will work, and not have to see any of the comments or anything on it. Not have to worry about just some person going like, oh god damn it, I hate this. It sucks, and it's just like, oh well, I don't know if I 100% like this person's opinion.
I might get a book called Artemis. It's in my wish list already, so I think I might have enjoyed it. It's narrated by Rosario Dawson. It's currently $6.99. So I might just buy it instead of using a credit on it.
Nice.
I mean, I could also just use the credit on it because I have 5.
Yeah.
I don't like it Audible enough. But it's like, it's a good, like, service.
Yeah.
It's just finding the time to listen to an audiobook. Because I don't want to just start it and then take a big-ass break. Because that's... I'm just going to need to re-listen to the beginning. I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
I envy people with good memories.
I'm worried about the day that I do just take a break from the Undead and just try to return back to it.
I'd be like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Right now, I'm super enjoying it. And I don't see myself taking like a break for more than just like a couple of days. Definitely gonna listen to it on the car ride at least a little bit.
Yeah. You should.
But I'd suggest both of my things.
I'd suggest those 2 YouTube channels, or that YouTube channel and that podcast. So that's all I could really say.
I also found a RPG that I would like to be able to create something with, but just haven't really went into actually setting it up or anything. Called Mouse Ritter, which is basically just translated to Mouse Knight. It looks so cute and also really fun because you play as just mice going on adventures.
Nice. Well, next week, who knows? Pheo may not be here. So if he's not there, Harley Quinn will be pushed back a week because I don't think there's anything releasing or ending that week. And if anything, we'll just double it up. But I don't think there is. Ahsoka and Harley Quinn, I think, are the only two ongoing things right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, if he's not there, I don't know what I'll do. I might just be a news week. I might get Arctic on. I might get Evan on. I might get Jimmy on. I might get Ben on. New guest.
Tennyson.
Ben 10, yeah, and we'll talk about how racist his sister or cousin is.
Yeah.
But I might get Ben on because he'll be on the podcast for the FNaF episode. So.
Wow.
Might get him on before that as well. We'll see how it all plays out. I don't know if I'll have someone over or if it'll just be through Discord or if it'll just be a news solo episode or solo episode where I just ramble about some random shit like I used to do many years ago.
Many years ago.
But yeah, outro time.
Outro time. This is outros time.
Come on, grab your fans.
We're going to very distant lands. Ben is a human. Jake is the dog.
Jake
The
is
fun
the
shall
dog.
never end adventure time.
Wow.
Wow.
God.
He's hype.
I am
That's
hype.
it.
You can send email.
No, you can't.
I guess
We're no
you-
longer accepting emails.
You have to send us $50 in the mail. Then you can
Yep,
send us an
and
email.
then we might, yeah.
You can send
We
it. Who
might
knows if
give
we'll see it?
you our email.
We'll give you our personal addresses, but we won't give you the podcast email. But yeah, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all the Idotic Podcast, all inactive. Once I get a little rebrand going, slowly, I'm trying to get that worked on. I'd like to do the Instagram again. Currently got the rebrand done for like thumbnails on YouTube and Spotify, but no update on the background or icon because drawing takes time,
Yes.
especially
Yes, it does.
to, have it look good. I think for a rough draft though, I don't think what I did was too bad. I like my ducks. The ducks on your shirt I liked. Those are some nice little ducks. Especially also drawing your bird guy. Yeah, that's tough. I think I'm gonna have you just draw your little bird.
Okay.
Cause I don't know how to draw a beak.
Yeah.
I just made a little triangle on your face.
I seen that.
Yeah, I mean for a rough draft though, it's not bad. Did that in like an hour. So I don't think it's too bad. You can understand the little plot points on what I'm trying to get at, so. Also,
Yeah.
the little background little thing is just literally a brain. Drawing
A
of a brain.
brain.
I like that. I like that idea. But yeah. You can review us on stuff.
Or not.
Give us a like on YouTube. It's all up to you and what you want to do and how you want to be. Live your life, live your dreams. You can be Spider-Man and he can be Spider-Man, but not
I
Miles because he's black. That's what the
Goddamn.
vampire says,
Yep, that's what he says.
not what I say. I don't stand by what the vampire says.
He also doesn't like Hobie, that vampire.
Or Jessica Drew.
Yeah, definitely doesn't
If
want
she's
to fuck her.
pregnant. What?
What?
What did you say?
What?
What did you say?
What?
What? What did you say?
What did I say just now? What?
Oh, okay. Thank you. I
You're welcome.
didn't know. What?
It's very hard to tell. I understand.
What?
What?
What? Anyways, he's Pheo.
Tease Pheo?
She's Pheo.
Cheese.
Cheese Pheo. It's a
Cheese,
Pheo
cheese,
sculpture
cheese,
made
cheese,
out of cheese.
cheese. Cheese Pheo.
To punt or not to punt?
That is the Pheo questions.
What the fuck? Good night, everyone. Love you.